Well, this Truckmilk tool looks really interesting. And PY said we could actually develop our own tool and do exactly what we want. Let's try this out. Well, PY said we could do it together, so for the first time, maybe I should call him.
Hello!
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm fine. What about you?
I'm doing very well. I wanted to look into creating my first tool under Truckmilk. Could we do this? Could you,
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's a good idea. So let's do that. Oh, first you have to clone the repository. So
Okay.
you have to go on GitHub, Bonitasoft.
Okay.
So yeah, sorry, not that one.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, here. And then you have to go and find Truckmilk. Oh, here it is. See, let's me share my screen like this one. Oops. And then what you have to do is you have to just clone the repository, and that's it. Let me. I like to see you. Okay, so you come here and you click on code and you get that. And I use a tool. I love that tool. Its name is Plugin. So here it is. So you copy that. You click on clone, and you just give the yeah. That's it.
Okay.
Not that one, of course. But okay, when you did that, after you open, I love Eclipse, so I did that with Eclipse, and I opened the project, and here you are. You have the complete Truckmilk tool. It's here for that page, and then you can start to download. Of course, after you have to do a pull request and so on.
Okay, sounds easy enough. Okay, so I found the repo. I have all my Eclipse set up and everything. There are a lot of stuff though, like where do I even start going through this thing?
So you know what? Hey, we are together, so let's do that. Come with me.
Sure.
So nice to be together, so we can do that. It will be more.
That would be great.
So first, if you want to do that, you have to go to the website, and you have inside a document, a PDF.
Right.
And inside you have to go to the that's all the explanations, but what we are looking is for the chapter 8 plugin. But what you have to see, we have an example, and you have to look for the milk ping, just make a ping, and this is an example of a jobs. Okay. So if you want to develop your own jobs, then you have to extend these classes, okay, the milk plugin, and inside then you have to change and overwrite get definitions. So that the two main functions is the get definition, where you display the definition of your jobs, and then the executions. So you see a lot of documentation in that. So here in the get definitions, you have to give a name and an explanations and label and so on, and then you have to display all the different parameters, and you have a different kind of parameters. So look here, I define in that one parameters Boolean, and the parameters long, because it's an integer, and you have a lot of different parameters, processes, date, string, and so on.
Yeah, I see it now.
Okay, so you do that, and after what you do is executions. So in the execution, you can get the value given by the administrator, and you have all the element, and then you do your job. You can implement that. Okay. Oh, one thing important, you have to declare your plugin. So here it is. You have to go to that class here. Okay. Thanks to Eclipse, and then this is a factory, and you have to register your job in that factory. That's why that's appear in the list.
That makes sense. Okay, but what if let's imagine something. I want to look into a directory and I want to execute a task like, let's say, create a case. Whenever there is a new file that just happened in the directory, that's all being done with this, and that's, I'm guessing, the directory in one of the parameter, and the execute job will do the case creation.
Yeah.
One way.
Yeah, that's a good example. Let's do that together.
Yeah.
So we developed the job. So here we extend. I rename that milk directory because that's
Okay.
just a name.
And where are we in the in all the?
Oh yeah, correct. Good questions. You know, by commissions, we develop all the job under Bonitasoft Truckmilk Plugin, and then we have a category.
Okay.
So I put that under monitor because it's a monitoring, but
that makes sense.
Case or monitoring the same.
No, I like it.
You just need to be consistent. That's why here the category is the monitor as well. Okay. So here's the different definitions. So I have the directory, the file filter for the file, and the process because you want to catch a case. So you need to know process.
No, that's a good point. Yeah. I need to know which process I will use.
And you see what is very nice that I give a process name. Just say you can create in multiple processes. Okay. So you see what happened now.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah.
You see, you just need to give the correct parameters and that's it. So here we have the executions, and in the execution first I get all the different process parameters. So the list of process where you want to cut case, then the directory where you want to monitor. Okay, and here it's the loop. So we get the list of files in that directory, and for each element, then we will go and we get the directory. We check it match pattern because we want a pattern. And then here it's a list of process, and then we get the process API here. And the process API, you get it why? Because here you have the job execution, you have a lot of stuff, and then you have the process API, and then you can start the process. Okay. Simple way, no contract, no document, just start a case. That's it.
Okay, and every time after that we delete the. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, we delete the files and so on. Okay, that's clear.
That seems easy enough, yeah.
And that's it. Oh, at the end we need to set up a status. So we said, okay, if we have any case in error, then we return the status error. If we stop record, we'll see that after. If we don't do anything because there are no case, no files, then we say the success nothing, and then the success is everything.
No, that sounds good.
Okay,
let's try this.
Yeah, let's execute that to see what's happened. Okay, so first what you have to do, you have to install, compile and install. So you come here and you go run as and do a Marvin install.
Okay.
And what is nice with that Marvin is compiles and it deploys that on the server directly.
Okay, in one step, okay.
Yeah. You see, compiles, copy all the stuff, and then it will deploy. So I'm using here the community editions. That's why I will have some issue because it doesn't want to deploy as a profiles. If you use the subscriptions, it's fine. We will not have this here.
Okay. I mean, it's a success.
Exactly. This is a success, and then you come here. So because this is I deploy on the community, I have to do an applications. That's what I did here, and then click on the Truckmilk. Of course, it takes some time.
Okay.
Demonstration effect. Okay. Please wait because here it's just finish the deployment.
Okay.
So I go after to register a job. We just need to wait. I will look for my category monitor.
Okay, yeah.
Come on.
Who's that? Oh, yeah.
So monitor, here it is. Monitor directory, selected, give a name, monitor. Better name maybe? No.
Monitor test.
Okay.
That's I can do.
Register.
Okay.
And you go and you see, click job, you click on the parameters, and here is the parameter. So you see here my two parameters. Okay, the field feature and here. So let's register a directory. Case from file. I register create a simple process. Don't forget to add. So here you see you may have a list of.
Yeah, you can run an array.
And then let's give a directory. So what I did here, I create on my disk a directory and I put some files here.
Okay.
Monitoring port, so copy that. That's it. Don't forget to update it, and we are good to go.
Are we? Because these are. Oh yeah, yeah. Let's try this. Yeah, we'll see.
So to try this, you can activate it, but click on now.
Okay.
And then, okay, I give you a tip because I don't want to wait, else you have to wait for the next minute. But here,
Okay.
clicking on that one, it executes that.
You just click up there and you just, okay.
Yeah, just put it on. And then, oh, success nothing, that means it doesn't find anything in my directory.
Yeah, I was confused by the, yeah, then file.pdf, right? So you probably have to change which file you're looking for. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
That makes sense.
Oh, yes, thank you. Good. Well done. So you see it's working when you have nothing to do, that nothing to do.
It works perfectly.
Yes, that's fine. So let's do it again. Dash.
Success.
Success. And you see here, if I look now to the report, and I look here, we decided to delete, there are nothing in my directory, fine. And if I look here, then I can see all the dog and get better image.
Okay, that looks great.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah, I really like this report. Can we take a look at the code behind it? Like, is this just a default thing, or do we have a few things to modify to get this really nice output?
Yeah, so let's have a look. Actually, it's very simple.
Okay.
You have here some, what is, yeah, here it is add report table line. And first you have to specify the different element. I don't find it. Here it is. You see, you say, okay, I want to create a report, a tables, and this is my 2 columns on my tables. And then here you add a line every time.
So, yeah.
And if you have an error, then I put the message here. I add, and that's it.
Because, yeah, that's pretty nice.
Actually, you may have multiple type. I forgot to close my table here, but if I forgot to close it, you close it for me. But it's better to do. I think it's and report tables. Here it is, and then you can add multiple tables. You can make
you can create another
table different and so on. Okay.
Okay.
And enough. You in the add report you have as well. You can add. You see some. HTML directly. If you want to build an HTML report, you can add some HTML and HTML with a return line. You have different ways. Easy, you can do that.
Pretty convenient, yeah.
Yeah.
Another thing I just thought about, I think in some other jobs I have seen like a progress bar, and I know this one too quick, but like, can you show me how to do this for my own job?
Okay. Yeah. So first, you have multiple mechanisms. You can give a percentage, or you can give a number of items you want to process. So here, let's do that. So here we said, okay, set enhancements total steps. So we said, okay, we want to manage that. Okay, that's the number of steps that we have, and each time we have a step, then we do set enhancements. Oops, sorry. Okay, so that means you say to the job, okay, I have one more step and so on. So it's very fast, as you know. So let's do something. We just add here thread.sleep. Let's wait for it's in a second. Let's wait for 5 seconds. Okay. Let's wait 10 seconds. Okay, so let's reinstall it, of course.
Right. So maybe install again. Yeah.
Okay, and I put again some files in my directory, and now let's execute it. So I have to click again. It's finished, I think so. Click again here, then you will reload. Oh, maybe it's not finished.
Yeah, because it shouldn't have. Yeah, it shouldn't have any job anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, I should have that request. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that's better. So you have to redeploy the page, and then the command, as you see, and then let's go and let's restart.
We do have to. Do we have to register a new job now?
No, it saves that.
Oh, okay.
It should be here. it's the job is saved in the database. So
Oh, got it. Yeah.
So we can say just no, and that's it. So let's see what's happened, and you see 12%.
Okay.
Okay, so well, we have to wait
10 seconds.
10 seconds, and then we will go to the next one, and then we will calculate the next and so on. But you see, and it can estimate the times when it finish and so on.
Okay, very nice.
Okay.
Okay, all sounds good. I know here, if you just click, you can just abort a job and you know, just time it out. Is there a way to do that just on a fixed time, just in case, you know, jobs just get away?
Yeah, actually, you know, the administrator can click on abort at any times, and you know, you can set up a limitations to say you want to stop after, because the idea behind is to protect the server. Maybe you want to run that only in the night times, and even if you not finish on the night, then you want to stop and restart the next time. Okay,
definitely.
So Truckmilk does not kill the job because he say you want to keep the transaction. So it's your responsibility to decide when you want to stop.
Okay, so if I don't do anything here, by default, it will just go on forever.
Exactly. And you, as a developer, you have to say, okay, now I can stop. So here is that way. You can ask at any time if stop required, and then that means if that is method is returned true, that means the administrator requires stop. So maybe click on abort, or maybe you are out of times and you have to stop. It's your responsibility to do that because you know where you want to stop. So you can finish your transactions, you finish your job, you go in the correct the state, not in the middle or something, and say, okay, now I can stop. So here we do that between two files. So say, okay, now we can stop because you don't want, for example, imagine you don't want to start a case and stop immediately and the file is still here.
Yeah, I could see how it goes wrong. Yeah, definitely.
To step because else you will create two cases. Yeah. So that's why here it's your transactions, in fact, and you don't want to stop here. So you said, okay, I look for new files and then I can stop. Okay. That's why look here. What we do is we check again is stop required, and if then we return the success partial
that
because
makes sense.
You are successful, but you didn't.
Okay, perfect. Okay, that's great.
So that's it. What do you think?
Thank you so much. Everything is so much clearer when PY is here to take you step by step. Thank you.
You're welcome.